Hey everybody, it's another episode of AJ Opens Boxes, where AJ, that's me, opens up boxes, and I'm going to get into the boxes in just a moment, but I want to give this video a quick intro. Now, this is not the first Transformers video I posted. Obviously, I posted a few, but it's the first one I shot. I've just been kind of hesitant to shoot a lot of my Transformers videos because I've got a couple big ones like these bad boys that I've yet to open. Why? Because they're big, expensive, and really complicated. So this one is actually with some of the more cheaper as in inexpensive Transformers that I like that they have on the market because, hey, Transformers should be for everybody, so enjoy. Hey, welcome to another episode of AJ Opens Boxes, the show where AJ, that's me, opens boxes, or things that need to be opened that may or may not be in boxes. Anyway, today I'm going to go on Transformers, got my Transformers shirt on that I got from my mother-in-law. That's not a joke. She got me this shirt, and I think it's cool, so there you go. I've always been in Transformers. As a child of the 80s, growing up, I loved the cartoon and so forth. Didn't have a lot of Transformers as a kid, in part because they were kind of cost prohibitive. I mean, I wasn't from a poor family, but I wasn't from a rich family, but it's probably closer to the poor than rich if I had to pick. Well, I'd pick to be rich, but I didn't. Anyway, I didn't have a lot of Transformers as a kid, so actually it wasn't until like about college when I started having my own money and could buy my own that I started getting to collecting them. To kind of control the collection, which at that point was already a problem, so I already had tons of comic books and whatnot. I limited myself to 4 major characters for the most part. However, 2 of them, the characters we'll be talking about today, Optimus Prime and Megatron, are the characters they make the most amount of figures for. So I don't know if that was a good decision or a bad decision, depending on how you look at it. So I got these particular Transformers at Big Lots. Speaking of cost prohibitive, these were actually pretty cheap. I like it when Transformers are cheap. Not that the material made, but I do like it when it's more accessible to people that may not have a lot. Because I mean, there's some really cool Transformers that I'll be doing on the show that are, sometimes $50 or more, and that's cool. But I know a lot of people can't afford that, and that's not. I mean, I barely could. I actually had to budget for it a little bit. So these are kind of cool. I like that they're cheaper. I do remember I used to go to Big Lots to get like the knockoff Transformers, like the Super Change-O robot, and be like clearly an Optimus Prime painted yellow, but it's not. But now Big Lots has changed over the last couple of years. They kind of get stuff sent directly to them now at a good discount, so you can get cheaper stuff there. So that's cool. So though I do miss the knockoff, so whatever. So the characters got today is of course Optimus Prime and Megatron, and as you can see they're just $10 each. There we go, $10 each. So that's not too shabby. I mean, $10. I mean, a lot of people can afford that. It's a lot more affordable to get one of these, for people of all financial situations. So we're going to get into opening up and transforming them, hopefully. Optimus is going to be easier. He's only 4 steps. Megatron's a little harder at 12 steps. So we'll see how it goes. So let's open the first one. Here we go. This is Optimus Prime. And the great thing I like about opening, because of the collection, I've had a collection for a while, I actually generally don't keep packaging for Transformers, so I'm not like, oh god, I gotta open it up. I did that a while ago because of space. I like collecting, and so why do I need to keep a box if I'm just collecting it for the figures? So there you go. Here we go. It comes out pretty easily. I will say that you can feel it's a little bit of a cheaper plastic, and I've noticed a lot of Transformers feel like they've gotten, I mean, they're not obviously die-cast metal anymore, but it's a little cheaper plastic. And okay, this part's actually like his, obviously this is going to be part of the vehicle mode. It seems to be its own separate part. I don't know if it, oh wait, I think it actually looks like it might. Let me look at the instructions here. Sweet sassy molasses. Yeah, it looks like it's actually just, for packaging wise, they didn't have it connected, so I think I'm going to have to actually finish the, yeah, there we go. Okay, that fits on the side there now, and he still stands up, so it's pretty easy. I'm going to see if I actually follow the directions now because, yeah, wow, I don't know. I used to be able to actually do it as a kid. I don't know if they just got more complex, and this is a pretty easy one, so there we go. Get his arms together. Push them together. I just probably should do it to this low where you guys can see what I'm doing. Of course, I'm still, that tab fits together. Okay, alrighty. Yep, and there, of course, you got the that, and yeah, then just flip his legs in. Pretty. I've seen this type of transformation for Optimus Prime before. I mean, this is a pretty classic interpretation of him as far as him being a truck. He's a truck a lot. That's his first and most popular mode, I think. I don't know, he's been a fire truck. If you count Optimus Primal, who's technically a different character, he's been a gorilla and other things, but oh, this is not quite fitting together. You just have to keep trying. I'm gonna get it, folks. We're gonna get there. Oh, I see, it's gotta fit into the little tab. Oh, and it fits in actually pretty good. So I guess that was 4 steps, wasn't it? The arms, putting the arms together, that, and there you go. Pretty simple. I like it. It's fun. You know, that's cool. So I dig that. I mean, it's a simple red and blue truck. I love the color scheme of Optimus Prime because it's, I mean, 2 of the most popular primary colors of the 3. So there we go. Now for this big bad guy. Obviously, it's still pretty simple, but it's, you know, a little more complex. Little Megatron here. I wonder if there's some assembly required too, as far as like getting all its pieces put together. We'll find out. I'm gonna throw it away anyway, so what do I care? Actually, I'll probably, some of this, I'm gonna put the plastic and stuff. I might recycle it. I'm gonna try to recycle. It's always good to be recycling. So there we go. There's Megatron, and looks like he's got his gun because he's a violent guy. That's why he's the bad guy. Violence is never the answer. Unless you're Optimus Prime, then it's usually the answer. Whatever. Alright, let's see if I can figure out how to get this gun to, oh, it actually clips onto his arm like that. Oh yeah, similar to his G1, whatever. This is very, very G1. I guess this was G1E2. G1 for Generation 1 for all you, if you're watching this, you know what I mean. Anyway, so there you go. Pretty simple figure. Like I said, pretty cheap. Let's see if I can figure this out by looking at the instructions. I still, when I first got into Transformers, we had the Optimus from Robots in Disguise. I had Optimus Prime, who transformed with Ultra Magnus. Me and my buddy from college, took us like 2 hours to finally get him how to transform all together. So we're like, yay for college. Like I said, I don't really teach. Whatever. That's the first step, taking that off. Second step is moving these feet out like this. Move his arms up to step 3. Step 3 is there that. Step 4 is, I guess, turning him around like that. So we're like that. And then I guess his head moves down. What is that? Maybe it's, okay. Don't break it off like that. It goes back on, which is good because I would have broken it. Yeah. There's that. Make his head go away. Does it go all the way around? I hope so. If not, I just broke it, but that's cool. And then put that back. Well, that was 3 steps just there. They really break it down into easy steps, so this is actually still pretty darn easy. So if you want a challenge, this is not the bot for you. All right, then step 8 is putting his legs up like this. And then put his arms in like this. Yeah, you kind of have to like work it a little bit. There is that. Yeah, okay. And sometimes you look at the pictures and you're like, what am I doing? Am I moving the arms? Like, no, they're like that. Hold on, sorry, I need to look a little closer. My old eyes are not what they used to be. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, now you just turn his arms around, I guess. Like that. Oh yeah, because he's got to hold the cannon. And, yeah, and then you just put the cannon in. You'll see those little tabs there. Little tabs there, whatever. And there we go. Do we keep those things up on the sides there? There you go. It actually does look like a tank, so that's a bonus when he actually looks like what he's supposed to transform into. I mean, maybe not the most popular tank, but I would say that's a tank. That's what he is usually. They've stopped making him a gun for the most part because you could use a gun for real, but you're very unlikely to run into a tank to use. So I think that's why, so whatever. So there you go. They do kind of sort of roll. They got little wheels that sort of work. Obviously I'm on a table, so it's a lot easier to roll them. But these are actually pretty cool. I think any kid or adult would like them. They're very G1 inspired. Obviously, he's not the gun, but he's a tank, which he's been doing a lot before. So they get a thumbs up for me. I mean, $10, you can't really beat $10. I mean, I guess you can make up $9, but I mean, come on. I mean, don't be that cheap, geez. But I like these. I like that they're going to be cheaper. I really do like cheaper Transformers. Not because I'm cheap, but also I am cheap. But I mean, come on. This. I mean, I like when people that aren't rich can buy stuff, because there's a lot more less rich people, so they can make more money, right? Right, whatever. So there you go. Let's see if I can transform back quickly. There we go. I should probably do it closer. Why am I doing it like way over here? This is my first transforming video, so there we go. I'm just being honest with you. Well, those are a little difficult to get out, but it's not one of those things where you think you're gonna break it. You're like, I swear this is how it's supposed to work, and then you push on it and it breaks, and you're like, oh, stupid thing. Just don't fall. So there we go. All right, there is Optimus Prime. He's primed up, ready to roll out. Primed up, I came up with that myself. Actually, I don't know, I'm sure they've used that before. Take the gun out. I always do things slightly different. Once I learn how to do them, I always do the transformations different, because then it's like, if they're just telling you the height so you know all the steps, then you can kind of do them whatever order you want. So there's that, get his head. See, his head pops out like that. Should get a second camera. You don't have to break it off like I did. I would recommend not doing that, but I did that, and thankfully it comes back together pretty darn easily. There you go. There's chest piece back on. His arms need to be, I guess, turned that way, whatever. Or maybe he wants to turn his arms the other way. You're not gonna tell Megatron what to do. You know, you're just because he's a giant robot that turns into something that's destructive. So there we go. Put his little. I'm gonna put on this arm, even though I think he usually has it on the other arm, because I do what I want. So there you go. Megatron and Optimus Prime Transformers, super cheap from Big Lots, but I think you can get them. I think I saw them at Walgreens, but whatever. But hey, $10. I like that. I like that for all the people that can't afford the super expensive ones. So there we go. They get a thumbs up for me because, I mean, I bought them, so, and I opened them, so it's not like I can take them back, so I might as well give them a thumbs up, right? Anyway, hey, thanks for watching my another episode of AJ Opens Boxes, my first one on Transformers. Hopefully I got a few more that have been sitting in my basement that I need to open up and show you and transform them all, but they're a little more complex and a little more expensive than these ones, but that's okay. Again, yeah, thanks for watching. Hey, if you don't mind, click like and subscribe, and let me know, hey, what's your favorite Transformer in the comments below here. I'd appreciate hearing that. You know at least two of my favorite characters. I'd like to hear what maybe your favorite characters are for the Transformers. Yeah, and if you want more of my crazy antics, because why not, you can check me out on the Twitter, where I tweet stuff, I guess. I mean, I do. And then, of course, on Instagram with lots of cool pictures. Fair warning though, as much as I do a lot of my geek stuff, I also take a lot of pictures on my wieners. So beware of that if you're into that or not. There you go, Twitter and Instagram. And of course, subscribe here, and we always appreciate that. There you go. That's it for now. And hey, until next time, keep boxing it up. Hey, thanks for watching that. Hope you enjoyed it. Now, I hope to do more Transformers videos. One of the ways you can help me to do more Transformers videos and hopefully get around to opening up this bad boy and a few others is by supporting me. One of the easiest ways by clicking like and subscribe. When you click like and subscribe to my videos, it helps my channel grow, and, well, hopefully I can do more of this stuff and hopefully give more. I mean, come on. How have I not opened up these yet? So, help me out by clicking like and subscribe. The easiest way to do that, up there in the corner there, Iron Weenie. Give her a little click. Otherwise, you can always check out my other videos here, including the Transformers ones to the sides of me, because, hey, those are pretty cool. And like I said, I've opened a lot of Transformers already, and eventually I'll get to these. So, as Optimus Prime says, so all are one, keep boxing it up.